Hi there Poke fans, I am your humblest Trozit fan and you are watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Today we are going to continue on our journey to try and level up this Mawile before we take on the next gym. Let's see how many of the people I have skipped while coming in this direction. Of course I skipped those two fishermen over there. So let's go and harass them. Okay, let's see. Okay, just swap back to Mawile up front. Hi there, how are the fish biting? He has two fish. Fisher Miguel sends out the Gyarados. The Gyarados of all things. Okay, that's Intimidate. Let's switch to Probopass. He's probably not going to do a water type attack up front. And I was wrong. He goes for Brian up front. But Brian doesn't really do all that much. It must have something to do with the level disparity. I am double his level. Like he goes for a rain dance. If I had known everybody was going to go for rain dance who I wanted to use electric attack against, I would have taught my Probopass Thunder. Since in rain that is 100% accurate, even in this game. Now it's a pity that Fire Blast is not 100% accurate in Sunny Day, but it is at least much stronger. Sucker Punch. Let's forget Astonish and learn Sucker Punch. So Scissor and Mawile leveled up. Okay, another Gyarados. We can just go for the same thing. We don't have to switch out again because that just wastes time. Just take him out. Okay, he goes for Waterfall. That is significantly more powerful than Brian. But at least I still take him out. So how are you guys doing today? We have defeated this nasty Fisher Miguel because he is a nasty person who just attacked us for just because we opted to have a conversation with him. Okay, this guy has a whole team of fishermen and they're all probably going to be Magikarp. If they're all going to be Magikarp, Mawile may as well try and beat them all by himself. Let's go with Bite. That has guaranteed damage. Okay, that goes for Tackle. Doesn't do all that much. It's a critical hit as well. So the Magikarp is at a higher level than Probopass. Not by much, but still. Okay, that's 21 now. The Gyarados is something else. I thought I was going to have a whole team of Magikarp. It appears I was wrong. Okay, so is there anything else I can use instead of Probopass? Because I don't want Probopass to actually faint. Like before, I'm taking the risk that he's not going to use a water type attack up front. He goes for a Leer. So we won that gamble over there. But he is definitely going to go for a water based attack now. But we outspeed. And take out the Gyarados in a single attack. That was a gamble well played, I think. Okay, and Mawile goes to level 22. He's catching up quite handily. Now I was just checking over there how my Mawile stats are, so that I may be more inclined to give him the correct attacks. I think he is a physical attacker. Okay, so Mawile versus another Magikarp. Let's see what Sucker Punch does. I was not expecting him to actually try an attack. I thought he was going to flop around. I wonder if Sucker Punch still hits if you go for Splash. Even though Splash does nothing. But I have just shown that Sucker Punch will hit a Magikarp. Well, at least if he goes for Flail. I should have used Sucker Punch that time to see if it actually attacks. Okay, that was now 3 Magikarp in a row that my Mawile has been able to defeat. Here comes the 4th one, and he had 1 Gyarados. Okay, he goes for Tackle. On the other hand, Sucker Punch should hit Magikarp every time because I don't think he has any status attacks. Splash is technically an attacking move, even though it does nothing. Mawile has grown to level 23. Okay, now I have to... Let's just fly away from here. Where shall we go? Okay, just fly onwards. Up and on. Let's go heal up first in this Pokemon Center. I wonder if it won't be much easier to just go through the gym over here and gain all of my experience through the gym. Let's try that. Okay, this is what the gym looks like. Okay, let's take on this first guy first. Theoretically, Mawile should gain quite a bit of experience from this Black Belt Ricky. He sends out a Steelix. Now, why is he a Black Belt if he has a Steelix? Shouldn't he have a fighting type Pokemon? Okay, maybe yeah, I think Empoleon is the way to go. Of course, he goes for Bulldoze. Very effective attack to use against the Steel type. My speed fell. Hopefully I'm still fast enough to attack. Go for Surf. And I am fast enough to attack first. Oh, come on. Don't tell me the bloody Steelix has Sturdy. It has Sturdy. He goes for another Bulldoze. I wonder how many of these I have to endure before Steelix gets to do 2 Bulldozes in a row. Okay, Steel Wing, and that takes out the Steelix. I mean, he only had 1 attack to 1 HP to get rid of. Empoleon grows to level 40 and Mawile grows to level 24. Mawile wants to learn Iron Defense. Yeah, put it in the place of Stockpile. And even though Iron Defense is not really a proper Steel type attack, it is still justifiably a Steel type attack. which means that Mawile has now got both of his stab attacks. Let's go heal up before I go on. And I am back. I didn't show you any of that because that is just a waste of time. Did this guy hear me, or did I bump into him? Or was he just turning around as I went past? Okay, Onyx is next. Onyx is a rock and a ground type. Theoretically, I should be... No, I don't have a proper steel type attack to do actual damage with. So let's just switch out to Empoleon again. I mean, he is the one that has to do most of this fighting over here. Now the point of this exercise is to show him that I am the better steel type trainer. Okay, I avoided an attack over there unjustifiably, I think. Okay, that takes care of Onyx. Both Surf and Grass Knot would have done the job. Okay, now I can start doing this puzzle over here. Okay, that is not the way to go. Let's see where this takes me. Okay. That was quite lucky. Let's take on this green-haired gentleman over here. He has two Pokemon. Skorupi. That is technically a poison type. And a bug type, of course. And he should be quite effective against my Mawile if it wasn't for my steel typing. But let's switch out to something else. Well, it's not much better to go with my bug type. I mean, it's not like I have a bug type attack. I need to get a bug type attack for my Scizor. And he goes for Poison Stinger immediately. Let's go for Wing Attack. Because if I remember correctly, and that seems to confirm it, he is a poison and a bug type at the moment. Skorupi evolves into a poison and a dark type. Which means I could have attacked him with a psychic type attack as well. Okay, I think we are going to go with Empoleon again. Okay, he just goes for Curse. Luckily he's not a ghost type attack because that has devastating consequences if he is a ghost type. And in the meantime I'll just do Surf again. For a second there I thought I did the wrong attack. This time also this Steelix doesn't have Sturdy, so I managed to defeat him in a single attack. Okay, that went quite well. Now to go on to the next little elevator. Should have just stepped in this direction instead of going forward first. Okay, this elevator, okay, wonder what this elevator does. Where does, okay, this just takes me to here. So what's the purpose of having that elevator? Okay, that way. Let's see where this one takes us. Again, to just a blanked off area. Something that doesn't lead to anything. So we have to take on this worker over here. I assume he's a construction worker. He sends out an Onyx. And my Mawile is still not able to take on an Onyx. So once again I'll need to switch out. This time we are going to switch out to Matang. And I think we're going to use a steel type attack again with Matang against the Onyx. Okay, he starts off a Sandstorm, which isn't really all that concerning to us, except for the fact that it increases evasion for Onyx, I think. He goes for a Bulldoze, which also hardly does anything to us. We're going to go for another Middle Claw, thereby taking out the Onyx. Okay, and Matang grows to level 40. Mawile is still a few experience points away from leveling up. Okay, let's go for another Metal Claw. Now at some point I'm going to get my Matang to learn Meteor Mash. But that's probably only going to happen after he evolves, or slightly before. Okay, damn, this Onyx has rest. And he managed to avoid my attack. Immediately he's fully healed again. Okay, let's go for another Metal Claw. And this time it takes him out in a single attack. So the last time I just got a low roll. Okay, my Mawile grows to level 26. Okay, now we can go to the next area through this sideways elevator. Okay, that one doesn't do anything. Okay, now we meet up with this dojo guy over here. What does he have? Black Belt David. And he sends out an Onyx. Now who shall I attack him with this time? Okay. Of course I'm going to go with Empoleon again. I could have gone with Scissor because he's only at level 37. Maybe I should have gone with Scissor instead. I think at the time I was playing, I was assuming that the Scissor might be a traded Pokemon. And as a traded Pokemon it levels up much quicker, but it's my own Scyther that I caught that I traded out, gave it a metal coat and traded back. Okay, so now he's going to send out Steelix. Now the same type of attack should still be equally effective. Technically I don't want to use all of my serves before I get to the gym leader, because I might need a couple of them for his Pokemon. Okay, Scissor grows to level 38. Okay, now we have to go in this direction, over this bridge, and then back over this bridge. That is a useless waste of time, I think. There, here's a little pretty lady. Hi there, lady. Ah, nice behind. Could have been a little bit more round, but that's just me. I think it's because they were so obsessed with making the girls ugly in this generation that they didn't properly emphasize the correct curves. Okay, that's a fairy type. We don't want any dark types or fighting types anywhere near that fairy type. I could have gone with Steelix again. Not Steelix, Scizor. That would have been an awesome Pokemon to use. Okay, that was a critical hit apparently. That should take out the Azumarill, and it does go out. Empoleon grows to level 41, and Mawile grows to level 27. There seems to have been a lot of experience gained over there. Okay, that takes me all the way down over here. Ah, here we have a red elevator. Time for the red elevator. Ooh, that quickly brought me all the way up here. And now I am just quickly going to run back and heal up. Now, why is this going in such a circle? Okay, that takes me all the way down over here. And the sad thing is it's going to reset. So when I come back like this, it has resets, which means I have to go through the entire puzzle all over again. Where does this take me? Oh, I didn't fight this guy yet. So in the end it was a good thing that I went out, because I needed to fight these people over here first. Okay, Onyx. I wonder who I'm going to switch out to this time. It's probably going to be Empoleon. No, it's going to be Matang. Should have been Scyther, but it's going to be Matang. Let's see how this fight goes. He starts another bloody sandstorm. Just makes things more difficult. No, it's a sand tomb. Okay, that's not too bad. Metal Claw leaves him on a sliver. He goes for Iron Tail. That does some damage, but not a lot, even though it is a critical hit. The Sand Tomb does more damage than the Iron Tail did. And I desperately want to hit this Xena Headbutt. This time I do at least hit it. Okay, my Wild grows to level 28. And wants to learn Crunch. Yes, I want to learn Crunch in the place of Bite. Okay, attack is 85 and special attack is 39, so this is a special attacker. Okay, what? I forgot Sucker Punch and learned Crunch instead. So I still have Bite and I have Crunch. The problem with Sucker Punch, even though it's a very good attack, is it has the opportunity to miss or to fail because the opponent doesn't attack. Okay, that's a bulldoze. Very effective. Why does he keep surviving on 1 HP? Or on a sliver, as some YouTubers call it. Okay, next is going to be another Onyx. Let's go for another Metal Claw. This time I take him out in a single attack. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like and sharing it with your friends. Thank you and goodbye.